Krita comes with two types of gradient, a stop gradient and a segmented gradient. How to add a segmented gradient? Go over here to the gradient tool, go up here to the gradients, click there, and down the bottom you've got add. Little drop down there, segmented gradient. Click that. Now what you can also do is you can drag this out, make it slightly bigger, makes it easier. However, be aware that when you can select the colour, that the panel probably will be beneath it. So you might like to move that, say down there, just in a position where you can see it. You can change the colour. So that stop, I can change the colour to green. You can of course keep it black, perfectly reasonable. Click OK. Go there and you can change the colour there. Maybe make that red or blue and so on. You can also go and add additional stops. Simply by clicking here, you've got the option here of splitting. Here's the split feature. There's other features along here, but splitting, and you've also got duplicate. I'm going to show initially the split. So click split. And what that does, it creates two segments. Before that, you had just one segment between those colours. Now you've got this segment here, and you can select the segments. So select that segment or select that segment. And as you do that, you'll notice that colours change here, the left colour and right colour. And you've got this linear, curve, sine, etc. between them. So let's make the colours slightly different. So I'm just going to go with that segment. Oh, you can also move the segment as well. You don't have to keep it just in the middle. You can reposition it and then select that one. So let's change the colour a bit there. So this one, let's go for yellow. Just makes it a bit better. RGB. Let's just change it to HSV. And you can see what happens. You've got the blues there all the way through purple, but all the way to yellow. You can go the other way, HSV and CCW. So you can see the colours there. I think that one's probably better, personally. But you can still change the colours. So you just go over here and say, this time I'm going to go with blue. And as you do that, you can see the colours change as you run through that. And you can create a variety of colours there using this approach. What you can also do is you can split this one as well. So with this segment selected, and that's the key thing, select that segment, go here and split segment, and it will split it. Obviously the middle bit was red, so you've got that new segment is between blue and red. It inherits that. You can change it, put it to RGB. They can be different. This one could be RGB, this one could be HSV. And you can change the colour of this one, so maybe go for yellow there. Now, of course, there is a split there, the colour. You can change both halves if you want to do that. So you've got that. With this one selected, again, you can split it again. And you can see now you've got a smaller split. And you can still reposition it if you want to. You can also change the colour. Let's go and change the colour. Maybe make it blue. Again, select that. And you can see RGB, let's put it HSV, and you can see the colours there. And you can do that with all these segments. Each one, you can split it. So split, click there, split, split. So you can make lots and lots of different segments. All of them have different colours. So you've got red there, and again, let's go for HSV, and you can see that. However, so I select that segment. Let's just drag that out a bit. What you can also do is with that segment selected, you can go down here, change that to that, change that to that, and you can also flip. So you've got here blue there and light blue this side. So flip, click there, and you can see the light blue there and the darker blue now flipped around. They've all flipped around. So you've also got an option here for delete. So I can click that and that will delete the segment. So just click delete and it's gone. I can select that one. I can also duplicate. So with this one selected, I can duplicate. And what happens? This blue and this yellow. Duplicate just creates blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. And I can split it again just by, basically it's still a split, but it's just duplicating it exactly each time. So you can see you just create more and more of these, but smaller. Again, click there. And they all inherit this. You can go here, HSV, and you can see you can create that. Select this one and HSV and so on, and change the colours. So click there or size it, change that, go for, and as you do that you can see the colours change. And once you're happy with it, you can click close. I'm not going to change the colours anymore. So I've gone through all the different colour settings. What you can also do is you can select a segment. There's that segment there. I can change the opacity. So reduce the opacity. And you can see for this one, all the way through to here. Obviously this is 100%. You can see 100% there. This one's 34%, this side. Go the other way, maybe like that, and reduce it that side. So you can change the opacity if you want to do that. You can still got all these things as well. So you can just change that, and again, still change the opacity. So that's a run through of all of the features here for this segmented one. Oh, not all the features. Here's another one. Linear, curve, sign. Now, sometimes it's very hard to see. Let's just go for this one. Probably might be better. So linear, so curved. Very subtle sometimes. You can see subtle changes depending where the colours are going to be. Basically, you can do much the same by just changing this as well. So you can move that back and forth. You can put it to sphere and you can see it crunches the red right there, mainly green. If I go for this one, sphere, it's then mainly all red. So you can see you can create even more designs. So once you're happy, give it a name. If you don't change the name, it will keep it as unnamed, which is not so useful because what will happen, it'll come up and tell you that you're going to overwrite something else. So give it a name, gradient, misspelt, 457 or whatever, anything, and click OK. And now, if you click over here, go down there, you can see your gradient. You can select it. There it is selected. You can also click edit. So click there and you can still edit it. Unfortunately, this wasn't saved, the size of it. And you can select them and move them and tweak them and change them, move that and everything, and click OK and continue with that. Now to apply it. So once you've got it, gradient tool selected, tool options. You can find that in settings and go to Dockers and tool options. There's tool options. Now this one's radial, so I'm just going to go with radial, quickly show you that. There's the radial one. Go for square. There's square. Go for conical and you can apply it. So you can create a variety of different designs. There's actually quite a few more than Photoshop and other applications because you've also got spiral. So spiral, maybe drag it out a bit further than that so you can see the spiral design. Also, reverse spiral, drag that out and see that. And there's the final one, and I'm going to do a video about that in a few minutes, shaped. So just drag there and you can see the design there. Also, you've got alternating and forward. So if I change that, in some cases, no difference whatsoever, or none. That's the repeat option. Anyway, hope you found this tutorial of interest. Any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you much.